Hey guys, Arbitrary Gamer here with Brennan6415, which is over there somewhere. And as you can see, things are a little different from the last episode we did. We did record an episode, but it was just a little too weak for us to post. And we didn't do too much, and we didn't say too much, so we just decided to kind of trash that episode and just explain what we did. Brennan over here has created a pretty cool looking lobby thing that's coming together. He's still working on it.
It's like a help desk kind of area, like you'd find at an actual hotel.
And then you're doing like a check-in area over there or something?
Yeah, probably by where we have the luggage thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And then as you can see, we brought it up like I said I was going to do with World Edit. We pretty much just made a big rectangle. And I started carving in little holes where the windows would be going.
And switched everything to quartz.
Which I think we were discussing this earlier. Makes the whole place look more modern and just more like a hotel, I guess, more realistic. So, to start off this episode, I'm going to crack off a few your mama jokes that I found before we started the episode. It's like a conversation starter. So, Brennan's already heard these like 2 seconds ago. But prepare to laugh, right? Ready, guys? Your mama's like a bus. Okay, I'm trying to remember it. She's
big.
She's big. Do you remember what the other part was?
No, I don't.
But I do remember what one part was, because it was like the best part. So let's just say this. Your mama's like a bus. She's only $1 to ride. Get it? I can't remember.
Okay. Alright, so let's actually get started.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to start carving in the windows over here. And Brennan is going to keep working on the help desk. Right, Brennan?
Yep.
Alright. You better work. I really don't want to take out my whip.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh.
Think about Indiana Jones and think about me doing it like 20 times harder. So now you've got like an incentive to work. So get to it. And I'm gonna come over here, and as you can see on that side, I'm just gonna pretty much copy that window pattern right over to this side, and then we'll get going. If you don't remember from last time, we built our cool Steve waterfall, which I owe to Brennan. Good idea, and he made the little Steve, and we both kind of worked on just kind of like the exterior decorations, but this was Brennan's project and it looked very good overall. And then last time I had the back windows up and I got this cool little side design thing that I decided to do, which ended up looking very nice. And yeah, let's dive right in.
I think I'll leave it at this for now, because I want to edit more as people get on the server later.
Okay,
kind of leave it at that.
So what are you planning on doing for the lobby then?
Well, what I'm gonna do is, if people come in right here to drop off their luggage, I'm gonna make like an area right there, like a box there.
Yeah.
To keep all that, and then I will probably you'd walk out, and then there's the check-in right there. So that way it's just kind of easier to get around.
Yeah, I can see that. That'll be cool. And then, were we agreeing on the chests with the signs to, like, represent different rooms that you could buy?
Yeah.
Okay, that'd probably make it
just be
more
like
realistic.
A piece of paper with the specs written on it, I guess.
Okay, yeah. That'd be good. So are you ready for the zombie apocalypse, Brennan?
What?
You haven't heard that there's going to be a zombie apocalypse?
What are you talking about?
Well, I was watching this documentary the other day on zombies. And once you watch a documentary, I don't know, how can you say this? Once you watch a
documentary.
Once you watch a documentary, you never Sleep regularly.
If it's about like a weird topic.
Yeah.
So, what was this great insight?
Well, I turned on the documentary and I started watching it, and obviously it was about zombies and the zombie apocalypse and how we were all gonna die. And then
That's fantastic.
yeah, I found it very fantastic too. And then there's this really fat dude who looked exactly like Tom Hanks.
Yeah, that's
but
good.
he was really
All right,
fat.
so
Back
what
to
were
the
you saying?
back to the story. So, I was watching this documentary with the fat Tom Hanks dude, you know.
Okay.
And then there was actually like reports of an actual zombie in Miami. It was like all over the Miami's news, and they implemented that. And
was it a few years ago?
yeah, it was in 2012.
Oh, that would be the guy who was it Miami? I don't remember actually.
It was Miami, Florida, because I watched it a few days ago.
What happened there?
But what happened was there's like a guy, and he was completely naked.
I remember this story now.
And he pretty much went after a hobo and bit half of his face off.
I'm pretty sure it was like 98% of his face.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. And they showed like a picture of him like 1 year after, and his face was just like blank.
Oh.
It was really weird. Like in that episode of Doctor Who.
1, 2, 3.
I think that was an episode of Doctor Who.
I don't
Doctor
think
Who.
that's an episode. Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think. There's this one episode where like there's this girl and she was like, "Feed me, hungry," or something like that.
I don't remember anything like that, but alright.
Rose was still in the thing at that time. But I started watching this thing, and then there's these weird dudes who kept talking about it was all the government's fault, and they're doing all these testings on zombies and stuff like that. And then it started to get really weird, and people were like talking about how instead of depositing their money in banks for savings for their kids for college, they spend it all on guns and spare food, which I found really crazy.
That's what the guy who made the documentary did?
Yeah, that's what most of them did. They like, it was like an actual documentary on like the History Channel. It was really weird to see what some people were willing to do. It made me crazy. It's a lot different than playing Nazi. So what have you been up to lately?
Well, today I marathoned an anime series that's pretty good.
Could you explain to us what that is for those of us who don't know, like me?
What anime is?
What a marathoning an anime is.
Oh, just watching it.
Oh, okay.
Watching the next episode, the next episode, the next episode.
Yeah, I did that with Lost once. I watched the entire first season in like a day or two.
I still haven't gotten around to watching that. Or Sherlock.
Yeah, this is a pretty good show. So continue with what you were saying.
Oh, yeah, I just did that today. Nothing else.
Well, that sounds, I mean, that's better than just like sitting around all day. That sounds kind of fun.
Oh, yeah. I'm about 12 episodes in, I think.
That's cool. And
I think that's how far I got.
cool. Have you done anything else like the previous few days? Like, besides homework and anime?
Not really.
Not really?
Uh,
Yeah, there was a point at which I was just like TV crazy. Like, I watched, like I said, I probably finished all of Lost in like 120 episodes, 40-minute episodes, probably in a month's time, which, if you think about it, is a lot. It may not seem like a lot, but it is a lot. And then after that, I started watching this cool show called Survivor. And it was like one of those real reality TV shows, not like most of the reality TV shows today, like Keeping Up with the Kardashians or something like that, because it's all scripted these days.
It's my favorite show.
Oh man, I'm sorry. You know, Brennan loves that show. I'm sorry, Brennan, but it was an actual real like reality TV show,
Oh,
and
okay. What was it called?
Survivor,
Okay.
and it got like on the top 100 TV shows of all time as one of the best reality TV shows.
What's it about?
Well, it's kind of like a game show where the people have to survive and like do various
Is that the
quests.
one where they're dropped out in the middle of nowhere and they have to survive? Is it that one?
Kind of, sort of, but they're given opportunities to, like, get supplies and stuff like that by, like, doing games and versing other teams, and there's elimination and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And there's a lot of TV shows like that today, but they all originated from this one show, Survivor. And then after I watched that show, I finished 2 seasons of that show. The 2 best seasons, I thought, which were season 1 and then another season called like Heroes vs. Villains or something like that.
Okay.
And I heard all the other ones sucked, but there's like 26 seasons, I think.
Oh man.
Yeah, there were a lot, and the same host dude has been doing it for all those years. I find that kind of hard to believe.
It's kind of like AFV and that one guy doing all of it.
Oh yeah, doesn't he do Dancing with the Stars too?
I think so. I
He's
don't
been
know
doing
if
that
he
for a
always
while.
does or if he just does it one. If he just did for a certain time.
Yeah, that's something that I might look up later. Yeah, I was watching. I saw AFV when my mom was making tacos today. It's pretty good though. They like my sister and her set up a huge stand of like 12 different taco meats and stuff like that, and
Oh,
taco
jeez.
stuff. And it took them like 2 hours to prepare, but it was really good.
Nice.
And then after I watched most of Survivor, well, not most, 2 seasons was enough for me. Then I hopped over to The Walking Dead, in which I got really, really into zombies and stuff like that, which was really, really fun watching. And then after watching every single episode of The Walking Dead, and I'm still keeping up with the recent episodes, and it's coming back in like February, then I like stopped with TV because my head started hurting after a while.
That happens to me.
And
Every
then once the school started, one of my friends got me into Breaking Bad.
Oh, Jonah?
Yeah, Jonah, and he I love that show, and I pretty much finished that one in maybe 2 months, which was like 4 times as long as I finished Lost, but it was still a really good show. And then after I finished all of Breaking Bad, then what did I watch? I started watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which is a funny show. And then I also started watching, what's it called? Let me think.
Sherlock?
I watched Sherlock. That one didn't take me that while. I finished that one in like a week or 2. I watched, Dexter,
Oh, okay.
which is a good show. And that one just ended. Breaking Bad and Dexter ended about the same time. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is still going, and it's on like its 9th or 10th season, I think. So that one's been going for a really long time. Gotta pay the troll toll to get in this boy's hole. Well, let's check out what Brendan's doing over here. So, explain to us kind of what this is and how you're envisioning it to turn out.
This is the luggage area where you just, drop your stuff off.
Okay.
And,
I like the design on the outside. That's looking pretty cool. And so this is pretty much going to be like a room that you walk into, drop off your luggage, and then you exit.
yeah.
Is there going to be 2 doors at the side?
Yeah.
And you'll be able to go
what?
to
Actually, I've got to cover these up. I did something wrong. I want to have the entrance be over here, so that way people be able to see the check-in desk right away.
Yeah, instead of going straight to the help desk and annoying them, asking them where the check-in desk is.
Right. Yeah.